welcome to our first ever end of the season banquet on video. I want to thank, first of all, JLP Films for helping us out. Everybody knows what a great job he does on all this stuff, and so he's going to put everything together for us, and so I can't thank him enough for being involved again. We've missed him. He did a great job for us over the years, and so he even came back a few games this year to help our new crew. So I want to thank him for those efforts. Thanks again to the Booster Club for all they do behind the scenes. We didn't do a lot this year with COVID, but they're still always helping out, Gina and Stacy, whenever we need them. And then all the parents that continue to help with fundraisers and team meals and just getting your kids to and from practice. The support's been terrific. We really appreciate that as a coaching staff. Also want to thank all our business sponsors locally that help us with the cards, and has continued to become a great fundraiser for us. And again, the businesses around the community have been terrific every season in supporting us and helping us out. I want to thank our managers and our new video team for, again, all the hours they're putting in and helping us out in those regards. All our youth and middle school coaches, and then our trainers, Renee especially, that's been there all the time, and then Dan stepping in when she isn't available. So I want to thank you guys. And then also our coaching staff, who, like every season, they put their heart and soul into the game and really look out for our kids and just do a tremendous job each and every day. I'm going to do a quick season recap, game by game, talk a little bit, and then we have some video highlights we're going to show. And then Jacob and I also did some interviews with the kids, just to kind of represent like we do at a normal banquet, and honoring those guys that have put in a lot of work, especially our seniors over the 4 years, and then our individual award winners. So, starting out, I got to check my notes because it's been a while now that we're in late December. Finished 5-2. The state, or the Wisport, says 5-3, but we're not accepting that last loss because it wasn't us that forfeited that game. That was Duran's fault. So we're not taking that or accepting that loss. The guys finished 5-2 and really had a good season, all things considered. Probably played our best game that last game against Duran, and we were really excited to go down and play Spring Valley and see what we could do, and we didn't get that chance. But started off the year against Webster, one of the big rivalry games, and we took care of business. And the hard thing about that game was it was the first time we didn't have a scrimmage prior to game one. So there's a lot of unanswered questions going up there and just kind of finding out where we were as a team. But we ended up taking it to Webster, getting a big win. Camden Ben was our game ball award winner. He had a number of tackles for loss that game, and the big stick went to Trenton Johnson. Game 2 versus Lake Holcomb, at home. Fun to get back at home, and we had a lot of home games. Lake Holcomb was led by the 2019 Player of the Year, and I think our guys did a great job on it. You got a bunch of garbage yards, late in the game, but our first team defense, I think, really held him in check, and on offense, things kind of clicked, and we capitalized on a number of turnovers, and we got everybody in the game pretty quickly as the running clock started. So got off to a great 2-0 start. The big stick that game was Aiden Berkman, who had a great game on defense, and our game ball was Sterling McKinley, who I believe might have set a passing record or 2 that night. Game 3 hosted Painesville, Minnesota, after we lost our weekly matchup versus Rib Lake Prentice. We scrambled to find anybody that we could play. We ended up getting a great matchup out of a good program out of Minnesota, and they came down, and it was an exciting first half. We went toe-to-toe, and I think if we would have scored that touchdown right before halftime, things might have been a little different. They pulled away in the second half, but taught us a lot, and guys learned from film, and it really helped us. It was a really good lesson, and early season loss that kind of propelled us to improve throughout the season. Big stick winner was Aiden Berkman. Next, we hosted Unity at home, and through that Painesville loss, we saw as a coaching staff and guys saw on film individually what we needed to work on and improve, and I think that really showed against Unity as we got the running clock on them and took care of business at home. Big stick went to Sam Brzezinski, and the game ball went to Sam Brzezinski and Carter Johnson. Dual game balls there in that big win. Next, we had the Hurley debacle where, as you remember, we were all set to play them at home. Guys were ready, terrific week of practice, and no officials. So we were able to scramble the next day and make some calls and get that rematch for the following week, but it was up at Hurley. So that was a tough road trip, and we really didn't respond the best and had a shaky start. But we were in it all the way till the end. They scored in that last second touchdown, which hurt not only because it was a last second loss, but it was also for the conference title. So I know the guys really would have liked another shot at that one, but that's not the way it works. We didn't get that one done. And then we came back and played Ladysmith at home the following week and had another great response after a loss. Guys put it together, and game ball went to Isaac Quimby and Ike Lee, and our big stick was Sam Brzezinski, and that closed out the regular season. And then it moved to the 2-week postseason tournament that the state put together. And level 1, we were home versus Durand, and as the guys talked about, we had some field maintenance to do with snow and ice. We got that cleared off, and really, thanks to Goob, we got that field ready, and it was in great condition. And we hosted a really good Durand team and took care of them. And that was just a great team win for our guys, and showed the kind of team I think that we were and were capable of if we had a normal postseason, capable of going and winning a few more. So we never got that chance, but we ended the year on a playoff win, which was a great feeling in itself. And usually if you're doing that, you're winning the state title. This year, not so much, but I think the guys felt good to go out on that note because they couldn't do anything about the week after. So we won that last game 38-30. It was an exciting one, and again, an exciting year. And I want to thank all the players and coaches and parents again for a great 2020 season, especially with all of the distractions and obstacles with COVID. So thanks again. And underclassmen, I know you'll continue to work hard as you always do. And the weight room already through the last few weeks has been busy. Guys are hard at it right away. They're not waiting around. They're ready to get after the 2021 season. So thank you, seniors. Best of luck to you guys. And let's keep it going forward next season. Thanks. All right, we are here with Mark Seeger. I believe he's a sophomore. Can't even keep track of these guys these days. Mark had an outstanding season for us on the JV squad, as well as filling in on the varsity. I'm stepping in on special teams and doing some backup quarterbacking for us late in games, and almost being a potential starter / reserve role when things got a little dicey at the end of the year with injuries and COVID. So Mark did a great job, and for his outstanding play this year, as voted on by his teammates, Mark received JV Offensive Player of the Year. Congratulations, Mark Seeger. Here's your award. Let me get it out of the plastic so it looks professional. Did they spell it right?
They did.
Okay. Favorite memory from the season, Mark?
Probably throwing my first touchdown.
First touchdown against Webster. That was a beauty. Great throw on a fader out to Sam Brzezinski. My favorite memory of Mark is that picture that we probably posted on Facebook when his helmet was just absolutely packed with snow after that practice that the players were talking about. So Mark did a great job and really improved as the season went on. I look for big things the next couple of years from Mark, both sides of the ball. Favorite Bob Seeger song?
Ooh, Night Moves.
He says Night Moves. He doesn't like to admit it because he doesn't like the attention, but he is a close relative of Bob Seeger, and they attend all of his concerts locally, and will fly as far away as Danbury to take in a Bob Seeger concert when they can as a family. So, any other thoughts or comments from the season?
Just great to be a part of the family.
Very good. Like to hear it. Congratulations, Mark Bob Seeger. Well done. Okay, we are here with sophomore sensation, Colton Lozier. Colton had a really nice sophomore season for us, improved throughout the year, and really stepped into some big spots on defensive line early in the year, and then on offensive line, where he really turned himself into a promising offensive lineman at the guard position. We're really excited about Colton. He's been working his butt off in the weight room, getting stronger, setting records up there, and I'm really excited for what he can do in the future. Colton played JV and varsity, and on the JV side, he was voted by his teammates most valuable player on the defensive side of the ball, Colton Lozier. Congratulations, Colton. Well deserved. Here is your plaque. Make sure they spelled it right. It's always a toss-up. Favorite memory from the season, Colton?
Probably the snow day during practice. We all were doing like somersaults and stuff. That was pretty fun.
That was an unforgettable day. Thoughts towards the future?
You know, I'm really excited to see if I can improve or not. Well, I already did this year, but I'm very excited for next year.
Where you can go from here, huh?
Yeah.
Favorite NFL team?
Probably the Vikings.
Another smart player on our team. It's tough to be a Vikings fan, it really is. So that shows his mental toughness as well as his physical toughness. Looking forward to the next 2 years. Congratulations, Colton.
Thank you.
All right, we are here with freshman Trenton Johnson. Trenton had a very nice year for the Pirates this season on the varsity and JV. A lot of potential from this guy. We're really excited to see what he can do over the next 3 seasons because he brings a lot of ability to the table, and I think he's going to have a great career. This year, again, playing both squads, he was voted by his teammates and coaches Scout Team Player of the Year. And before I give him this award, Scout Team Player of the Year is an award that goes to a guy that can help us as a varsity because Trenton has gone in there all season, and whether it's on offense or defense, he plays a role on that scout where he gives us problems. He makes a lot of catches when he was at receiver. On the defensive side, he covered people, he tackled people, and he's a good enough athlete that it gave us a great look and made us better. And like I said, he filled in a little bit on the varsity. He's one of the few times, freshmen got to see some action, and he did a good job in special teams and when he was called on to play other positions. So a great job. The only freshman to receive an award this year. Congratulations. 2020 Scout Team Player of the Year, Trenton Johnson. Trenton, best memory of the season?
Probably the snow day and game days.
Very popular choice, well put. Any thoughts about the future?
I don't know, really just work hard, get better, hope for a better season.
You got it. All about improving, getting better, and taking it a notch up as a team next season. Nice job, Trenton. All right, we are here with junior first team all-conference, Camden Ben. I already presented Cam his medal and certificate. Congrats on a terrific season, Cam. First team all-conference says a lot. Well deserved. It really came about and really improved over the course of from last year to this year, and played with the toughness that we needed on defense and offense as well. Cam got quarantined at the end of the year, which is unfortunate. So he missed the last game, and we all missed our next game. But before that, Cam really disrupted a lot of offenses and played really physical, like I said, both sides of the ball. Cam, favorite memory of the season?
That slide conditioning in the snow.
The snow conditioner. That's been a popular choice. How about over the last couple of years now?
Teaching the middle schoolers.
Oh, very cool. We joined practices with the middle school a couple days a week, except for this year with COVID, and then we work with those younger guys. Cam, favorite subject in school?
Science.
Favorite food?
Spaghetti.
Favorite NFL team?
Packers.
First bad answer of the day. Cam, congrats on a great season. We look forward to a huge senior season from Camden Ben. Okay, we're here with Aiden Berkman, otherwise known as Weatherman. I'm not going to tell that story. You'll have to ask him personally when you see him around town. His other nickname is Permy. You can figure that one out on your own. I want to present Aiden with the Defensive Point Champs Award, so congratulations on that, Aiden Berkman. Aiden also received all-conference second team offense, which, as we discussed as a team, this guy is definitely a first team talent. Just with the position he played, it was a tough spot to crack, and I'm sure Aiden's gunning for that first team recognition next year. But what a valuable member he was of our team on both sides of the ball. Big playability on offense and defense. Really stepped in and did a nice job for us at linebacker, and I think improved and got better the more he learned, the more comfortable he got. We expect big things from Aiden next year. Expect him to be one of our leaders. We know he works hard in the off season, and that'll carry over to next year because he's a guy that can really break out as a senior with his ability and the jumps he's made from sophomore to junior season, just understanding the offense and the defense, really became a lot more comfortable, and that showed. Any thoughts on the season, Aiden?
Well, I thought it was a really good season for me. It was definitely an improvement from my sophomore year, and I'm just going to hit it on the off season and really get ready for my last year of high school football and just give it everything I got.
Favorite memory from the 2020 year?
I don't really have a favorite memory in general. Just the whole season itself was just amazing for me.
Every day is good, right?
Yeah.
Favorite lift in the weight room?
Probably bench.
Bench. Worst technique would you have on? What lift?
Probably power clean.
Power clean. Oh, interesting choice. I would have guessed deadlift, but you went with power clean.
Deadlift.
But like I said, Aiden's been working really hard up there already and getting stronger each week. So congrats on a terrific season, Aiden. Look forward to next year. All right, we are here live with sacking Sam Brzezinski. He stole Sam Treen's nickname from last season. I hope Sam doesn't see this video. I want to present a second team all-conference certificate to Sam. As I look at these, I just remembered I haven't signed them yet, so make sure I sign it first. Sam really came about this season from being a new player last year and kind of running around with his head cut off to understanding the game, understanding his position, and playing with a motor that, you know, most guys don't have. He just never quits. He's always on the move. Extremely hard worker, smart kid, and a very valuable member of our team and our program. Sam, like I said, improved a lot from last year, and he also improved throughout the season. He probably played his best football the last 2-3 games of the year and was a nuisance for the other teams, getting in the backfield quite a bit. And with that, he was voted by his teammates and definitely agreed by the coaching staff to be 2020 Pirate Most Improved Player. Congratulations, Sam. Here's your all-conference certificate. Here's your award. Hold that out like that so you feel uncomfortable while you're talking. And Sam, favorite memory of the year, what was it?
Well, it's probably kind of sums up the whole year, just seeing the whole team grow and the group of guys kind of starting off like over the summer, not seeing each other, and then just growing as a family and growing as a team and just improving throughout the season was probably my favorite thing.
Yeah, ultimate team sport, we talk about that quite a bit. And they go through a lot together, spend a lot of time together, so that's for sure. How about over the last couple of years now that you have a couple of years under your belt, anything from last year jump out at you?
Maybe just the difference of starting, because last year I played on JV and started JV and then just jumping up to varsity, and how the game changes a little bit from becoming not so serious to all of a sudden turns into a meaning a lot more. Each game and every play counts. So I think that was probably what I noted most.
Well said. Favorite brother, Levi or Silas?
You know, I couldn't pick. They're tied, equally tied.
And see, these guys are smart. They never get tricked by these questions. Congrats on a great year. We're really looking forward to what Sammy can do for us next season. So congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Our next award is our 2020 Pirate Award, which goes to junior offensive and defensive lineman Gage Hall. Congratulations, Gage.
Thank you.
This year's Pirate Award was kind of a combination of most improved and some things we really liked out of Gage. His physical play. He really came around as a junior and solidified his spot on the O-line through toughness and physicality and improving his fundamentals. He came a long way. So as a coaching staff, we really appreciated that, and we really appreciated the amount of improvement Gage showed, not only from last year to this year, but throughout the year. So congratulations to Gage. Gage, what was your favorite memory of the 2020 season?
Probably just being with the team, playing the games, and having a good winning season.
Very good. Who's your favorite NFL team?
Minnesota Vikings.
Another great answer. Another reason why 2020 Pirate Award winner, Gage Hall. Thank you, Gage.
Thank you.
All right, we are here with Isaac Quimby, junior running back, outside linebacker. Isaac had a stellar junior season. Really broke out on both sides of the ball. And for that play, I want to congratulate him on first team all-conference on the offensive side of the ball at running back. So congratulations on that, young man. Here's your certificate. Here's your medal. Wear that with pride around school today. Like I said, Isaac, he really broke out, especially on offense. Had just a terrific season. Was a big playmaker for us, explosive, and we really look for him to even improve on that next season and become one of our leaders, which he was, I shouldn't say become, continue being one of our leaders because he was a junior captain. Another impressive feat in itself. Shows that his teammates think a lot about him and respect the time, efforts he's put into the weight room and how he handles himself on the field. So congratulations, Isaac Quimby. And he was also voted on by his teammates to be offensive MVP. Isaac Quimby, congratulations. Offensive Player of the Year award. Go ahead and take that, hang that in your room. Don't take off yet. Now it's time to question you and embarrass you, because we have a lot of them. And Jacob wrote a few down that we really want to. Just kidding. Favorite memory of the year?
I'd have to say my favorite memory was probably beating Berkman. Just because like the conditions of the field and everything, it was so hard. Like it hurt to get hit, but at the same time it was just like a fun game to win overall. Because I mean, that was probably the first game that we came together and played as a team. And if you look at like the outcome of it, I mean, we won the game. And yeah, it was just a fun game to be able to play in.
Sure was. Great win. How about over the last few seasons now? You played quite a bit last year. This will be your last year next year, so you've been involved for 3 seasons. Any other memories stick out?
Well, I mean, last year, the Clear Lake game, we kicked the field goal and won right at the end. It was pretty fun. And then I'd say probably freshman year, just playing with Leo and all those seniors. They're really good leaders and stuff, and they always made playing in the games a lot of fun. But yeah, and then even probably just all the weight room, all the time we get to spend with the guys in the weight room, and those are all good memories too. For
sure. Another guy that's worked extremely hard in the weight room and continues to do so when he doesn't get locked out in the mornings and then complain about it. Favorite Badger?
Favorite Badger? It's gotta just be a two-way tie between John and Leo.
That was a trick question. That was a trick question, because I was going to tell the other one, if he said Leo, I was going to tell John, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So, very smart answer there. Favorite NFL team?
The Packers.
Oh,
yep.
Last 2 in a row. We're starting to slide downhill on those. How about favorite class in school?
Favorite class in school, government with Coach Laney.
Oh, another good choice. Brown-nosing Coach Laney for next season.
No.
A little less time at the fair when Coach Laney runs the fair next season. Maybe a few less rides for that answer.
That or he's going to feel the need to do a couple more rides.
That could happen that way. Congrats. Looking forward to next year.
Yep.
All right, we're here with senior Matt Cockey, otherwise known as Matthew Cockey. You can see he looks a little bit different than he did during the season because he had the full mullet and very thick mustache. He has changed his appearance, looking like a very respectable young man. Matt was one of our seniors, so we're conducting our senior interviews. And normally, we bring them up in front of the crowd. This year, we're just going to ask them a couple questions on their career. And at a later time, we'll present them with their big individual senior banner. Matt, favorite memory, 2020 season?
Probably our snow practice, where we did that mudslide or whatever. It was a snow slide, and seeing everybody's helmets full of snow. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, great memory. One thing Matt has contributed over the last few years is he's a guy that can play several positions. He's played quarterback, running back, receiver, defensive back, outside linebacker, and I'm probably missing something, but he's played those in varsity games. So it shows Matt's flexibility, his versatility, and he's such a smart player. He could step in and handle basically anything. When we lost the quarterback or we need someone in practice to run scout, who'd we turn to? We turn to Matt. We need someone to fill in at another spot, who'd we turn to? We turn to Matt. So he's been so valuable for us over the last 4 years. Any other memories over the last 4 years, Matt, that stand out to you?
No, not really. Other than senior appreciation day, my freshman year. That was terrible.
Who'd you have to carry?
I think half of it was like Tanner and the other half was like Jace. So the second half wasn't as bad as Tanner. But.
Okay. That's a load for a young freshman to carry.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite hobby other than high school sports?
Oof. Probably anything to do with the outdoors. Probably hunting, fishing, and stuff.
Hunting and fishing. Very good. Very popular in these neck of the woods.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for your 4 years, Matt.
Thank
well
you.
done. Next up, we have another one of our seniors, Simon, a.k.a. Simeon Bunting. Simon's done a terrific job for us over the last 4 years. And besides being a senior, we bring them all up and present them, their senior banners. I also want to present Simon with his Academic All-State Award. He was an individual All-State Award recipient, so congratulations on that, Simon. Go ahead, you can continue to hold that so you feel awkward in front of the camera. And Simon helped us make All-State as a team as well. Favorite memory from the year, Simon?
Probably playing in the snow and in the rain when we get to do the fun conditioning at the end and tackle the dummies and go sliding across the grass.
Another popular choice, the old conditioning against the dummies. We've had a number of crappy weather practices over the last few years. Any other memories from your 4 years playing that really stick out?
Probably when I was a freshman and when I was going against Leo coming out to block me, he just came out and picked me up and threw me.
I can't imagine that would happen. You didn't take it. I bet the next play you got him back and you probably trucked him.
No.
No? Okay, I would have thought maybe you paid him back. Someday maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway, I want to congratulate Simon. He really finished his career out well. Had a big game against Ladysmith, a couple big catches, and filled in for us nicely on the defensive side of the ball too, as well as a number of big special teams plays, a couple onside kick recoveries over the last couple of years. So Simon Bunting, thank you. All right, I am here with senior captain, 3-year letter winner. Also played a little bit as a freshman. It might be a 4-year letter winner. I'm not even sure. 4-year letter winner. Offensive lineman and defensive lineman, Ike Lee. Another terrific season for Mike. We're really going to miss him now after, like I said, him playing for the last 4 seasons. The first award I want to present Ike is his all-conference certificate and medals. So there you go, Ike. Well deserved. One of the best linemen in the conference, no doubt about that. And this year defensively, he really made his presence known, and there's also honorable mention defensive line in the conference. So congratulations. This next award won't mean much to him because he's got 17 of them around his room. I believe he's won it the last few years, but I'm going to present him as voted on by his teammates. Lineman of the Year, Ike Lee. So congratulations, Ike. Again, well deserved. Great season. Ike, favorite memory of the 2020 year?
I don't know. It'd probably have to be the snow. I think the snow was just kind of different because it was snowing so early, and I don't know. I think that's something to remember. It's like the practices and the games where we had snow. I think that's kind of what stuck out to me this year. And Yeah.
How about over the past 4 years? Anything else that jumps out at you? I think football.
Definitely the Elk Mound game my sophomore year. That was another snowy game. That's probably one that's in my mind forever, and that was super fun, and definitely one that's it's probably my favorite high school game. Just the environment and everything. Definitely my favorite.
Big snowflakes that night. That was a great memory.
And it was a good win, and
Sure was. Favorite hairstyle
probably this year.
this year?
Yep, longest
Is
hair.
the longest ever?
I think so.
You're gonna keep growing it out. That's what the people at home want to know. Are you gonna keep growing out the hair?
Yeah, I'll keep growing out the hair.
Maybe the mid back, ponytail,
Yeah, I'll get a ponytail.
cornrows.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how it plays out. Anyway, we'll miss this guy. Great 4-year run. Best of luck in the future. Ike Lee, congrats.
Thanks, Coach.
You got it. All right. This year we got a lot of awards and a lot to talk about for Jared. First, I want to congratulate him on his 4th straight, I believe, Special Teams Player of the Year. Congratulations, Jared Van Waterman. So I'm going to present him that plaque. He's probably tired of these. He's got them all over his house, but it'll make a nice paperweight. Next, I also gave Jared his first Team All-Conference Award. So congratulations on that. Very well deserved. Jared had an outstanding career for us and a lot of huge kicks. And also this year, as a two-way starter, made some great plays on defense, number of catches on offense. Again, a terrific senior season. Jared is also a member of our Smart Guy team, which propelled us to All-State academic as a team. And Jared is one of those individuals that made the individual All-State team. So I want to hand him that certificate, and I want him to hold it by his chest while I finish the interview like this, in recognition of his hard work. He had a terrific season in the classroom and on the field. Jared, what was your favorite 2020 memory of Pirate football?
I guess it'd probably be like the last game, because I guess it was the last game that I played in high school, and it was a good memory and a good W for us. Even though we didn't get our very last game, but it was still a good experience, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, I guess.
Well said. How about favorite memory in the last 4 years?
Probably the Regis kick. That was fun. That game was just awesome, and like to see the upperclassmen do all the hard work for us, and then I just got to kick it in and get into the next level, I guess. That was fun.
As I've told Jared and probably his parents and other people, coaches, after he made that kick, I kind of looked and said to the other coaches, we can never be mad at Jared again, no matter what he does, because of the pressure in that situation, him coming through in a huge moment, helping us win that game. So it's been a great 4-year run for Jared. Jared, what's your favorite nickname of all time?
I'm not sure there's too many,
I think he's going to say watermelon. I
Yeah.
think that's just been the staple.
I guess.
But congrats to Jared. Thank you, Jared.
Yeah, thanks.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right, we are here with senior Derek Lee. Derek's been a very valuable member of our program over the years. Great competitor, great kid, talks a lot, adds a lot that way, and as you can see, growing a fabulous mustache, which makes him a very extra valuable member, competing with Matt Cockey for Best Mustache of the Team Award. So that's important. This next award, though, is Academic All-State. Congratulations to Derek. He helped us make it as a team, and also he made it as an individual. A really nice accomplishment for him. Again, Derek's been with us now over the last 4 seasons and helped us create a lot of the good chemistry we have as a team and a lot of success, because Derek's always been there either in a support role and then now to this season starting as a defensive back and playing a lot as a wide receiver, contributing on both sides of the ball, not to mention special teams. Favorite memory over the season, Derek, or over the last 4 seasons?
I would just have to say hanging out in the locker room after a big win. It's always nice getting hyped up with the boys and having woo competitions.
We'll miss that. We'll miss that from Derek, and hopefully we have a lot of those celebrations next season. Congrats on a great 4 years, Derek.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with senior Carter Johnson. Outstanding season and career for Carter. The first award I'm going to present him is his all-conference certificate, first team. So congratulations on that, Carter. Well deserved. Carter, as you know, broke our single game tackles record against Hurley, an outstanding performance. And he was one of those guys that, as soon as we switched him back into his linebacker role, really came about and really kind of helped us turn the defense around early in the season there. So that propelled him to that first team nomination and award for all conference on the defensive side, as well as being one of our outstanding offensive linemen the last couple seasons. So, Carter, favorite memory from this season?
Probably the snow practice.
Snow practice, that's been a popular choice. Favorite memory over the last 4 years of your career?
2 days.
2 days. All right. Now we'll see if that's, I'm going to guess that's the only person that says 2 days is a favorite memory.
Yeah.
But I like it. That's where the work is done. The next award is a big one. Carter, congratulations. You are our defensive MVP. So, huge award, and again, well-deserved. A guy that brought a lot of physicality and toughness to our defensive side, and like I said, made a lot of tackles for us. So, a terrific senior season. Carter, any other thoughts that you want to share with the people back home?
Nope.
Favorite sport other than football?
Hockey.
Favorite activity outside of high school?
Hunting.
Favorite hairstyle, mullet or short?
Mullet.
Mullet all the way.
Yeah.
Another guy that you can't recognize from the beginning of the season until now, all cleaned up. He's got even a tie on for the interview today. It wasn't for his hockey game, it was for the interview. So congratulations on a great career, Carter. We'll miss you. Nice job. All right, we are here with Sterling McKinley. Sterling had a fantastic senior season. The first couple things I'm going to talk about are his recognitions from around the area. First being first team all conference. There's your medal.
Thank you.
Wear that proudly. And his certificate to go along with that, freshly signed. And then continuing off his all conference, he was nominated by our conference coaching staff as a all region nominee. So I sent him that information, and I was very, not surprised, but very excited. And I don't know, just excited for Sterling that at quarterback he could move on to an all-region team member, because that's a really tough position to get it at. And so I want to congratulate him on his all-region certificate and award. So congrats on that, Sterling.
Thank you.
Sterling not only started for us at quarterback, but also as defensive back. And like I mentioned, had a terrific senior season. As I was going through the record books, I think he notched his name in quite a few categories, throwing the football. And his teammates also recognized not only his performance on the field, but also the way he's been handling himself in the classroom. He's a great student. He was a great leader. He got the guys together in the summer, threw the ball around all the time. And besides that, was in the weight room nonstop. And showing what it meant to him is a good rub off on the younger kids. They see that work ethic, and what's exciting for me is they see that work ethic pay off in big awards. Not just pay off and he's out there and he's contributing in a small way, but making all region and also being voted by his teammates MVP. Congratulations, Sterling McKinley. Favorite 2020 season or memory from the season?
I would say probably homecoming game and the Durant game, just because all the plays we made those games. That's fun.
Great couple games. How about from your career now, for-year player?
For my career, kind of just the season as a whole. Like this year was a little different, but like the whole team was kind of on the same page. We had like my best group of guys this year for sure. So
a lot of camaraderie built during those practices, all those hours in the weight room, and then under the Friday night lights. What else? What else is going on in Sterling's life? You excited to go to Dordt next summer and continue your college career, or start your college career, continue your football career?
I'm excited to be like a part of a team that's gonna really take it to the next level. I don't know. I see them as a big like up and coming program, and I'm just, I don't know. I don't even have the words to say how excited I am to be a part of that. So
that's awesome. Very exciting. Favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject? I don't know. Miss Jensen might not believe me, but her English class is kind of fun right now. I feel like I'm letting the boys down with that one, but that's a good one.
I'm gonna make sure she hears that. You know, no one ever says PE ever, except for, you know, if you're a middle school or elementary kid. But these guys, we got a smart bunch of guys, and they do well in the classroom. Favorite food?
Favorite food, chicken Alfredo.
Favorite college football team?
College football team, Clemson.
Clemson. You're telling John Emily.
Trevor Lawrence is my favorite player.
He's a good one to follow, a good one to emulate. How about pros?
Pros, well, first of all, not the Vikings. That should be enough of an answer.
So I assume he means the
Packers,
Detroit
of course.
Lions.
The Packers, of course.
Sterling's answer is the Detroit
Packers,
Lions.
of course.
We'll let him like the Lions, I guess, but it's a unique answer. But anyway, great 4 years from Sterling. We're really going to miss his leadership and what he's done on and off the field. A great career for the Pirates. Congrats, Sterling.
Thank you.
Song on so many different dials, cause I got more hits than a disciplined child. So when they see me, everybody baracks. Man, I'm like a young gun, fully barack. I cry teardrops over the massive attack. I only make hits like I work with a racket and back. Look at my jacket and hat, so damn berserk, so down to earth. I'm bringing gravity back, adopted by the major. I want my family back. People work hard just to get all their salary tax. Look, I'm just a writer from the ghetto like Mallory Black. Man, where the hell's all the sanity at? Damn, I used to be the kid that no one cared about. That's why you have to keep screaming till they hear you out. But I wasn't going nowhere.